Hey everyone, welcome to Mary Goes Global. In this video, I will be talking about why you should study abroad. So I want to preface this video by saying I am a little biased. I mean, since I was like in middle school at least, I wanted to study abroad. One of the main reasons I chose my university was because they have top study abroad programs. And yeah, so I want to make it clear like I am a little biased. But I'm still going to try to make this video for those people who are, on the fence about study abroad, or you want to kind of study abroad, but you don't really know like why you should study abroad. So this can I hope this video kind of clears things up and pushes you into the abyss so that you're like, I'm going to study abroad. Yes. Okay. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, guys. So the first reason why I really think it's, really good to study abroad is because you get the opportunity to experience a new culture. Now, I don't just mean, you go to your local Mexican restaurant, boom, I just experienced Mexican culture. No, going abroad is a lot more than that. And you get to, challenge yourself, maybe challenge some of the things that you like your boundaries or what your idea of normal is when you enter into these new cultures. But really be respectful, be open-minded, and you'll really find out that you have a lot that you can learn, a lot that you get to experience. And it's really beautiful to see something different, something new, unique that you might not get to see every day. So I definitely think going and doing a study abroad allows you to do that regardless of what type of study abroad you do, because honestly, being in that country, seeing the people who live there, how they interact, how they are, what they believe, it's amazing. And, I really wouldn't trade that experience for the world. So anyway, now reason two. This kind of segues from the last one of experience a new culture, but you're also there to learn. It's a study abroad, and you are going to be in a different learning environment than what you're used to. Whether you're doing research, internship, maybe like a set of tours, or what's another one? Oh, service learning, any of those, or what I did, which is kind of more common, where you're studying at an institution or a college, whatever, in that country, that, which is a little bit more common, all of those experiences are going to have you in a different learning environment that you will have to adapt to. And adapting to that learning environment might be a little difficult. It might be, whoa, this is super different. But it really allows you to grow. It allows you to see things from a different angle, a new perspective, and understand maybe some of the struggles for students who come from those countries and study at your institution, or students who, end up getting jobs in the US, and whenever they, enter in the workforce, how they have a different set of thinking. So it really can help you later on, because no person's instruction style or learning style or teaching, whatever you want to say, is going to be the same. So getting something different early on is always going to help you. Alrighty, so the third reason is that you get the opportunity to make new friends. I think a lot of people who want to study abroad probably want to make international friends. That's probably one of the top reasons, and you really will have that opportunity. Now you need to figure out what type of friends you want to make. Like if you want to make a lot of international friends, not just from that country, you probably want to be in a big city. You probably want to be, in an area where there are a lot of foreigners as well, because, Seoul has a lot of foreigners. It's still not that much, but, in other areas of Korea, there were not a lot of foreigners. So if I had wanted to really just make Korean friends, it probably would have been better to go to those areas and study. So keep that in mind whenever you're choosing, if there's multiple options at your school for study abroad, destinations. And, if there's not an opportunity, definitely propose it. If you want to go to a certain country, definitely talk to your university and see if you can make it happen, because it definitely can be possible. But yeah. Okay, so the next thing is that you get the opportunity to be independent. How many of you guys, which I hope not everybody, but either way, it's not a bad thing. You're still living at home. If you're still, living with a roommate, or you're not really on your own per se, you're with a sibling, whatever. This will be your opportunity to get away, to be on your own, to grow into yourself and your own person, be and do the things that you want. And really, being abroad is a great way to jump into that and have to overcome a lot of challenges along the way. But there's pros and cons to it. Like, being independent is not easy, but it's also really freeing. Like, I've had internships and I've been kind of like not necessarily completely on my own, but I'm without my parents, I'm without most of my friends. I have to meet all these new people. I'm working. Those experiences, as well as my study abroad, have really helped me, okay, this is what I got to do. These are the, the responsibilities that I have to meet. These are also the experiences I want to have, and I'm going to go do them. You have that freedom, but you also have to know, like, to study abroad, be on top of your stuff. You have to manage yourself. And going to a new country has a little bit of added challenge of, you might have to get a visa. You might have to see, where are you living? Do they have dorms? Am I doing a homestay? Am I getting an apartment or something like that? Like, all of those are variables that you need to see, as well as, I got really sick in Korea. I was over here, I was going to the yakguk, or the, like, pharmacy. I also had to go to the hospital. Like, I'm just saying, like, those are things you want to think about, because you will need to do those things on your own. So you want to be prepared to be able to do them successfully. But yeah. And the last reason, and this is a pretty big one, thinking like, if you're a college student, study abroad, you will have more opportunities in your job. You will have more career opportunities with a study abroad. And that is because, study abroad is studying in a different learning environment in a different country. That is something that a lot of employers like to see. They like to see, wow, so you weren't just a leader in your, in these organizations. You weren't just doing volunteer work. You weren't just doing internships, but you went abroad. Like, you immersed yourself in a new culture. You wanted to do something that not everybody at your school can do, or like, not can do. I mean, anybody can study abroad, but you know what I mean? Like, is willing to do, because not everybody adjusts well to new situations. But saying that you were able to take that initiative, maneuver that experience, and hopefully, be successful, hopefully make good grades, but if not, make them pass fail, if you can do that. And, go and have that experience, that is significant, because, I had some interviews and employers were like, wow, you went to Korea. So tell me about that. Like, that's amazing. We need people like you who have that global mindset. Those are things that you should think about, because let me say, I had an advisor who was like, no, you don't really need to study abroad. And I was like, I've always wanted to study abroad. Like, he kind of made me second think it for just a second, because I knew I was studying abroad, and I'm super glad I did, because it has helped me. It's made me think, more about what I want to do, because, yeah, I was in a lot of I was in leadership positions my freshman and sophomore year of college, but I said, junior year, I'm giving it up, because I want to study abroad a semester. I don't care about, not that I don't care about those organizations, but, I want to be an international businesswoman. That is more important. And so getting an international experience now will only put me, more on that track. And yeah, so it has so far. I've been doing good in my studies and everything. But anyways, yeah, I want to end it there, guys. And I hope that these reasons have, like, persuaded you more into wanting to study abroad, because I definitely think if you're an undergraduate or even a master's student, or maybe even in high school, and you're you're thinking about doing a study abroad or something, you really should, because it can really, broaden your opportunities, broaden your mindset, and just enrich your life. It's something new, it's something different, it's something that a lot of people might not want to do or get to do. And if you have the opportunity to do it, because I know so many people who kind of regretted that I talked to. And for me, literally the best experience I've had in my life so far. But yeah, so I'm going to end it here. I'm going to now just say, please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Also, I started an Instagram page. Not completely, I'm trying to get more active. I finished my internship now, so I have more time to do videos, to be active. So please follow my Instagram, like, subscribe on here, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys, bye.